welcome to the New Year's show here at OSTM Radio. We're excited to bring you all the best hits from the past year, as well as some of our favourites to kick off 2023. So sit back, grab some non-alcoholic champagne, and let's bring in the new year together. Up first, let's take a look at our favourite clips from the Unrelated podcast over the past year. First, let's get started with the first ever episode of the Unrelated podcast, where Connie tells us about the first time she had encountered a ghost.
So the first time I went on holiday with my parents, we went to like a villa, and they were wondering why it was like such a cheap holiday to a villa. It was such a nice villa, and we were staying like in the rooms, and the like the neighbours and stuff would like stare at us as we were coming in and out like the house to go to the beach and stuff. But like when we were sleeping, I woke up one night and like I looked in the corner of the room and I thought my brother was standing in the corner of the room. I was like, Rogan, what are you doing? And like it turned around and it was just like some little girl holding a teddy bear crying. So I dashed into my mum's room and I was like, Mum, I swear down, I just saw a ghost. And she was like, right, Connie, go back to bed, sit down, go back to bed. So the next night, my mum woke up and was like, Connie, what are you doing? Connie, what are you doing? Go back to bed while you're at the end of my bed. I was not at the end of the bed. She saw the exact same little girl holding a teddy bear. And like she freaked out and like went downstairs and got like a glass of water because she thought she was dreaming or something. And then the next night, my other mum woke up and she looked in the corner of the room and she could literally see like a woman on like a, you know, one of those old-fashioned spinning wheels. Like I don't
Ferris
know.
wheel.
No, like you know.
Ferris
Like,
wheel is like gas.
You know how they would like spin fabric?
Oh, like in what's it, Cinderella?
Yeah, like in one of those.
Oh,
and like she saw that and like she freaked out and woke up. My other mum was like, you seen what I'm seeing? My other mum saw it, and then so we left early because everyone was getting freaked out and you could just feel like weird things. It was in Spain.
I have goosebumps.
You would like when you were walking about the house, like you could feel like not like a draft but something cold like touching the back of your neck or something. So we left early because everyone just got freaked out. And when we were leaving, the next door neighbours came out and they were like, we can't believe that you stayed in that house. And we were like, why? And they were like, a whole family got killed in that house. That's why they sell it for so cheap. And we were like, are you actually kidding? Like that was not on the description or anything. And we were so creeped out. And they were like, they didn't even like change out half the furniture that was in there when they got killed. I was like, oh my god.
So hang on, this was a holiday house?
Yeah.
Alright.
Have you ever encountered a ghost? Please let us know. Next, we have a clip from Season 2, Episode 1 of the Unrelated podcast, where we talk about the best way to wake up Walt Disney.
I thought that was like a myth. Is it actually confirmed?
What, the actual guy?
Yeah, his whole body is frozen. Walt Disney himself.
He's just gonna come back
So
and
basically what they can do is,
America.
in a few years' time, when science is developed, they can remove his heart and brain and remake it.
But he's also a massive racist, isn't he?
And
Yeah.
paedophile.
And paedophile.
Slave.
And, yeah.
We'll just get black doctors to.
Why don't they do that with
But
them?
I don't think they want to.
No. Get them to put it together, and then he's gonna wake up and think, right.
Would you ever wake up Walt Disney? Please let us know. Now, this final clip is one I will not dare to explain. The file name is called Regrettable Last Words, so just take a listen.
He only puts condoms to wank on special occasions like his birthday and Christmas, and I can imagine the last on Earth is a special occasion. So I would have a wank with a condom. Treat myself. Treat myself. Even though it's probably worse, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably, he just goes everywhere, it doesn't go anywhere.
I'd probably commit rape, you know.
What
the fuck, bro?
You can't put that in!
Do you see now why I didn't dare to explain that one? As we get closer to midnight, it's time to start thinking about how you'll be starting the new year. Whether you'll be having a big party at home or just want to celebrate with a few close friends, there are plenty of ways to make the most of the night. Here are a few traditions and party tips to help you celebrate in style. A common New Year's Eve tradition is to make resolutions for the coming year. This can be a fun way to reflect on the past year and set goals for the future. Some people like to make specific, measurable goals, while others prefer a more general resolutions, like be more positive or spend more time with the family. One of the most iconic New Year's Eve traditions in the United States is the ball drop in Times Square, which has been taking place every year since 1907. As the clock strikes midnight, a giant ball descends down a flagpole, signalling the start of a new year. Millions of people around the world tune in to watch the ball drop live on TV. Another popular New Year's Eve tradition is kissing at midnight. The idea is that a kiss at the stroke of midnight will bring luck and love in the new year. This resolution is practiced by couples and friends alike, and is a fun way to celebrate the start of the new year with loved ones. We're just 5 minutes away from the stroke of midnight, and we've got some special surprises in store to help bring you into 2023. First up, we're going to have the countdown led by the BBC. Then we're going to talk about the history of the New Year's Eve countdowns. However, we are having a few issues where the BBC have got their schedule set for New Year's Eve to happen at 12:01, which is a bit weird, seeing that New Year's countdowns usually happen before that time. It might just be me, but I don't think that's how it works. As right now, we've got Sam Ryder's Rocks New Year's Eve by the BBC on BBC One, which I am trying to get up the live stream. However, it doesn't seem to be there, because that's what it says. It says Happy New Year's Live on Next. The problem is that's on Next in 12:01. And now it's the moment we've all been waiting for the countdown to midnight in exactly 1 minute. We've got the BBC up live, which we'll be playing audio from in just a few seconds. But right now, let's take time to think about the past, about the last year. What have happened in the past year in your life? What are you planning to change? Are you going to have that New Year's kiss? Well, we'll see in the next 30 seconds. We are now going to the BBC. Back over to you, BBC. Over to you, BBC. In your glorious silence. We have now got 10 seconds remaining. And now it's the time we've all been waiting for. The countdown to midnight. Let's do it together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, I'm DJ Kelly, and welcome back to OSTM Radio in 2023. I've just noticed the BBC is delayed. Great. Well, welcome to 2023 everyone. I'm DJ Kelly, and in about 10 minutes we are going to be talking about the history of New Year's resolutions. The idea of a New Year's countdown can be traced to the ancient civilians, which marked the passing of time with calendars and celebrations. The Roman calendar, for example, had a New Year's celebration in March, which marked the start of the agricultural year. The ancient Egyptians also had a New Year's celebration, which starts with the flooding of the Nile River. As civilians developed, so did the New Year's countdown. The modern New Year's celebration, as we know today, has its roots in the Julian calendar, which was introduced by Julius Caesar in 45 BC. The Julian calendar set the New Year on the 1st of January, which is the date that we continue to celebrate today. Today, New Year's Eve celebrations can vary from culture to culture, but many people around the world mark the occasion with parties, music and fireworks. One of the most iconic New Year's traditions is the ball drop in Times Square, which has been taking place every year since 1907. And of course, no celebration is complete without the countdown to midnight. Whether you're bringing in the new year with a big party or a quiet night at home, the countdown to midnight is the highlight of the evening.